How your year going, bro? How your year going? It's June. Technically, we got 7 more months left in this year. Technically, but half the year is gone. You see how fast time then flew by you? It's time to start going back and looking at that goals or looking at your goals that you set out to accomplish for this year that you wrote down in December or January. It's time to go look back at those goals and see if you on track to hit those goals. Most people fall off. Most people ain't gonna hit those goals. Most people didn't even get started to even try to accomplish those goals. You see what I'm saying? And so, bruh, if you haven't accomplished anything this year, or you're not on track to accomplish anything this year, it's time to kick it into gear. It's time to figure out what you're gonna do the next 6, 7 months. We got 7 months left. I'm about, bro, 7 months to try to make this year something if you can. You may have had misfortunes, things may have not went your way. You may have thought you was gonna be able to save more money. This happened, that happened. All right, bet. Whatever happened, fool. Now it's time to figure out what we're gonna do the next 6, 7 months. We got 6, 7 months, let's just say 7 months left in the year to figure out something, to figure out how to make this year what we thought that it was gonna be. Bro, it's time to kick it into gear. I know for myself, bro, definitely did not accomplish everything that I set out to, but I still got time to do so. And so I'm looking at it now like, bet I need to kick it into gear. Now I need to do way more than what I was doing before. Not saying that I'm not on track, because I've accomplished some things and I'm on track to accomplish some things, but it's crunch time, or it's getting near crunch time. Because I'm gonna tell y'all now, and I told y'all this before, I think I said this a year ago, bro. I think I said this last June or last July. Now you're working for next year's money. That's what you gotta understand. You are now working for next year's money. You are now, just listen to me. You are now working for next year's money. And what I mean by you working for next year's money, that means the things that you do today may not manifest this year. You may not get the results of it, or you may not get to enjoy the fruits of that labor this year. It may carry on in 2026. We in 2025. But it's just starting to get to be crunch time, bro. It's trying to start to figure out what you're gonna do. You gonna throw your hands up and just let it be what it's gonna be, or you gonna figure out a way to make it happen, make something shake. That's the only thing that you can do. Figure out how to make something shake, figure out how to make something work. Because we got 6 months left, bro. The half of the year is gone. It's gone. I guarantee you, most of us blinked our eye and we was realized it's June. It's June already. Time had already flown by. Most people, what's going on, my man? Most people said that this was going to be the best year that they ever had. Most people said that they was going to get rich this year. Most people said that they was going to get in shape this year. Most people said this was going to happen, that was going to happen, this year was going to be different, this was going to be their year. All right, bet. Half the year is gone, so what you going to do with the other half? Like, what are you going to do with the other half? That's the question. What are you going to do with the other half? Because if you're conscious enough to understand that half the year is gone, and you can put that into perspective, and you seen how fast 5 months went, 5 to 6 months went, if you seen how fast that happened, what are you going to do with the other 6 if God is going to give it to you? But it's time to kick it into gear. It's time to figure out what you're going to do. What you going to do? What you going to do, bruh? You going to fold? You going to fold, or you going to make something happen? It's either you going to fold or you going to make something happen. It's up to you, though, because the time going to go by either way. This is something I've always said, is the time is going to go by either way. So just think about this. Think about it like this. If it's June already, if you done nothing this year, absolutely nothing, you haven't even started to get to your goals, if you even had goals, the time went by anyway. So whether you did anything or you didn't do anything at all, whether you chased your goals, grinded, tried to get to it, or you didn't, the same time went by either way. It's 2 people in this world, bro. It's 2 people. It's people that's going to get up and that's going to grind every day, that's going to go towards the goals that they set out to accomplish, and it's somebody that's going to waste time. Guess what? The time went by just as quick for both people. So whether you did something or you did absolutely nothing, understand that the time went by either way. It went by the same. So whether you got 6 months worth of excuses or you got 6 months worth of progress, the same 6 months went by. So now it's time to figure out What does the next 6 months look like? What does the next 6 months look like? Do you want to have a good 2026? Because that's the question now at this point. It ain't even, do you want to have a good rest of the 2025 or a good 2025? Bro, I'm going to keep it 100 with you, bro. 2025 then came and gone already. We looking at 2026 now. You working for next year's money at this point. Now you working for next year's money. Because everything that you do today may not manifest this year. It's probably going to manifest next year. So now you working for next year's money. You see what I'm saying? Bro, that was something in sales that they always taught us, whether I was in real estate, when I, did real estate for a short period of time, when I was a real estate agent, or when I sold cars. But I sold cars longer than I did real estate. But what they would always say was, one of my coaches, when I was doing real estate, said was, you working for next year's money. All of the leads that you cultivating today, all of the people that you talking to today, all of the houses that you showing today, all of the appointments that you going on today, that probably won't manifest until 6 months down the line. You working for next year's money at this point. So now it's not even a conversation of, do you want to have a good 2025? Now is the time for you to start thinking about what your goals are for 2026 and starting to figure out how can you position your life, or how can you position your habits or your day-to-day actions or whatever you got going on. How can you position it to have a good 2026 if God is willing to give you that time? You see what I'm saying? 2025, bro, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. There's nothing that you're going to do that is going to matter substantially that you're going to have the best 2025. It's just not going to happen. We can be realistic and say, though, but if you start today, and that's for the people that haven't done anything at all. I'm not talking about the people that have been building momentum all year. I'm not talking about y'all. The people that have been building momentum all year, absolutely, you could definitely see the fruits of your labor this year. But for the people that ain't done nothing, if you one of those people that haven't done anything and you looked up and it's June already and you haven't figured anything out, or you haven't gotten to get to where you wanted to go, now it's time to start thinking about what you want for next year. If God is willing to give you that time, if he's going to bless you with that time, if he's going to bless you with 2026, now's the time to figure out what you're going to do for 2026. We're not even talking about 2025 anymore, because 2025 is halfway over with. It's halfway gone. It's gone just like that. It just was January. And I'm going to make these videos. I made the same type of video last year about this time. Last year, about June and July, when it was 6 months left in the year, I made the same type of video. And guess what? It's a lot of people that didn't do nothing when they saw that video. And it's a lot of people that's going to see this video and they ain't going to do nothing for next year. You working for next year's money at this point. Or for the people that have been building up momentum and doing what you're supposed to do, now your goals may manifest towards the end of the year. You just never know, but you got to keep your foot on the gas. And it's time to start ramping it up a little bit. It's time to start going a little bit harder. It may be time for you just to put your foot all the way down on the gas to get to where you're trying to go, because the time has gone already. Like I said, again, there are two different types of people in this world. There's people that's going to get up and that's going to grind every day. They're going to build their own momentum. They're going to make their own opportunities. They're going to work. They're going to work hard, and they're going to enjoy the fruits of their labor. And then you got people that's not going to do nothing. You got people that's not going to do nothing at all, right? Guess what? The time moved just as quick for the person that did something as it did for the person that didn't. It doesn't matter what you do. That's the beautiful thing about choice. That's the beautiful thing about life, is you can do whatever you want to do. It's totally up to you. You can do whatever you want to do. You can make life whatever you want to make it. But guess what, bro? You got to use your time to your advantage. I'm talking to myself when I say this too. It's time to get it. It's time to kick it in gear. It's time to put my foot all the way down on the gas so that I can end this year with a bang, so I can end this year strong. Let's get to it, bro. It's time to get to it. We don't got that much time left. And at this point, like I said, we're working for next year's money. And if you want to have a beautiful 2026, it starts right now. Do not wait, bro. Even if you're one of those people that didn't do anything over the last five months. Even if you are one of those people that didn't do anything over the last 5 months, bro, do not wait. Don't chalk up the year as an L, and do not wait until December or January to say, I'm going to start so that I can have the best year. Bro, in order to have the best 2026, because we're talking about 2026 at this point, in order for you to have an amazing 2026, it starts right now, because you have to be able to carry that momentum over into next year. And if you're not, bro, momentum don't start at the beginning of the year. If those people that you see having amazing years, they just got a new car, they just got a new crib, they just opened up a new business, they got some real estate, whatever they did, that momentum didn't start in January. That momentum probably started 2-3 years before. You see what I'm saying? And so you got to use your time wisely. You got to use your time to your advantage. If God is going to give us 7 more months, make this the most productive 7 months that you ever had before. Make this next 7 months so productive that you just tired. You so tired that it's just you have an abundance of results. You have an abundance of work. You have an abundance of effort that you've put in that you're going to start to see the fruits of your labor. You see what I'm saying? Bro, it's time to get to it. Stop wasting time, bro. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. Do you know how much you can get accomplished? Or do you know how much groundwork that you could put in 7 months? 7 months is not a long time, but guess what, bro? Just think about how many days that is. How many, day after day. If over the next 7 months, day after day, you put in work. You put in work. You do what you're supposed to do. You're going to look up maybe at the end of the year. You're going to look up maybe at the middle of next year. And everything that you've been working for is going to be there. You see what I'm saying? But you got to put in the work. You got to get to it. It's time to get to it. Stop making excuses. Don't make no excuses. Let's get to it. We got 7 more months. Less than 7 months because I think it's July 2nd. Got less than 7 months. 6 months and some change. Let's get to it, bro. Let's figure this out. Let's figure out how we gonna get this money. Let's figure out how we gonna make new opportunities. Let's figure out how we gonna lead this year and go into an amazing year next year. Because now's the time to start talking about that. It's starting to get warm outside. Don't let your foot up off the gas because you see the nice ladies in the sundresses. I know they look good in them sundresses. They absolutely look good in them sundresses. Oh my God, they look amazing in them sundresses. Them sundresses, I love it when they wear them little workout clothes, the little workout shorts, the little cheeks showing and all of that. I love all of that stuff. But we gonna stay focused and we got to get to it. I love y'all. I'll see you on another one.